Princess Adeola, who happens to be the first daughter of Ooni of Ife. As a matter of fact, she is the king's precious child, shunned the wives of the king over Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo. According to the information, they said these women were lamenting, complaining, saying that the reason why they don't enjoy their marriage is all because of Queen Naomi. That they are in this situation right now all because of Queen Naomi. That if there's anything they are going to do to see that Queen Naomi is taken out of the way, that they are going to do that. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. Please do well to subscribe to my channel, okay? And turn on the notification bell so that you get notified this time I upload a new content. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. My God will bless you. I really appreciate your support for me, okay? So we are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. According to the information, our own princess, Princess Adeola, we do know that this Princess Adeola is, very close to Queen Naomi, yes. In as much as when there was too much tension, there was a time she said something that a lot of people did not like about Queen Naomi, saying that Queen Naomi was feeling so pompous and all of that. But she later apologized to Queen Naomi from what we heard allegedly. They said Adeola is like a younger sister to Queen Naomi. Just like the same way Queen Naomi took Ashley as a very good friend and as a sister while she was in the palace. Because we do know that Ashley and Queen Naomi was living in that palace, while Ashley was performing her spiritual duty, Queen Naomi did not also know that she was busy sharing the same bola with her. So they said this Princess Adeola happens to love Queen Naomi so dearly. As a matter of fact, while Queen Naomi was in the palace, they said she frequently come back to the palace to sell, especially during festive periods. But ever since Queen Naomi left the palace, she doesn't visit the way she used to visit. I think she is based in Canada, yes. So right now, they say she came back to the palace and there was tension everywhere. The wives were lamenting so bitterly, complaining, saying that the reason they are in this situation right now, because we do know that the king have banned them from coming closer to him for a period of 30 days. So they were lamenting, complaining, that saying that the reason why that their life is shattered, they are not enjoying their marriage, they are in this condition is because of Queen Naomi. That had it been there is nothing like Queen Naomi, that all of this wouldn't have been happening. That they were in a very good relationship with the king before now, and how everything turned around is what they don't know. Like someone like Mariam have told the king that she never imagined that the king will let her go after Queen Naomi or even talk about Queen Naomi again. Maybe she was so confident in herself that all the juju and all the jazz that she did to separate the king and Queen Naomi, she thought it will forever be effective. She never knows say juju dey expire, and it don't expire, the king's eye don't clear. So right now they said Adeola have blasted them, telling them that look, you guys, sometimes the way you behave like people who are not mature, or who are not educated. That this is something you choose for yourself. You do know that this young man, the king, is married to a woman who also have a child for him, and you decided to go into that marriage. And not only did you decide to go into that marriage, you decided to pursue Queen Naomi out of her marriage. And she left. She did not even fight back. She did not disturb you. Like, whatever that you are facing today is just karma. They said Adeola told them that if there's anyone they should blame in this whole situation, that it should be themselves. That they should blame themselves because they enter into this marriage with their clear eyes. They know that this king have a wife. And not only did he have a wife, he loves his wives. He loved his wife, Queen Naomi. And the wife also have a son for him. How then do you expect him to forget about his lovely wife and Prince Tadenikawo just like that because you got married to her, or because you think that whatever that you used to get him into that marriage is still working? They said Adeola shunned them the way they never expected, telling them that they are to be blamed for all that they are facing today. because they know that Ooni of Ife loves Queen Naomi so dearly. And Queen Naomi was in that marriage managing it. You know, they thought it was greener from outside. They entered. They never know that a day like this will come. They said the women are now shattered. That the king have put them in a state where they have to have a rethink if they are really thinking correctly. That the state, that the way they are right now in that palace, a lot of people are beginning to have pity on them. But not be my own type. So my people, they said they are lamenting. Why would they be lamenting? Queen Naomi was there. All of them except Dr. Elizabeth. Because from what we are hearing, they said someone like Ronke have been in a very long her relationship with the king have lasted for a very long time. You know, it's just like this Tobi too. They say Tobi too have been in a very serious relationship with the king, and it was Mariam who is not whose her own relationship with the king have not lasted for a long time, because Mariam was a friend to the king's concubine. Mariam and Lady Badmus, they were friends. So she wasn't that, her own relationship with the king haven't lasted so long, because she snatched the king from Lady Badmus. So even Temitope too, I believe Temitope must have been cheating on her own husband with the king, because from what we heard, they say she had been in a relationship with the king even before that marriage. So, and we do know that Temitope was in a marriage, you know, where they say she abandoned three months old baby, 3 weeks old baby. That means she had been cheating on her husband with the king. You can imagine that. So the only person they said that doesn't have any or have not been in a relationship before the marriage with the king is Dr. Elizabeth, you know. And a lot of people, Dr. Elizabeth would have been the first wife, would have been the second wife, but I don't know what happened then. Some people said she don't want to go because of polygamy of a thing. But when her boyfriend served her breakfast, she decided to look for the king. I don't know if that is the problem, but from what we heard, they said their marriage started before, and something came up, something happened that they have to pause it. And the king started marrying all of these women. And later, that was why a lot of people believe that Dr. Lizzie is the last wife of the king. So she's the only person that is not in that relationship with the king, even while Queen Naomi was there. So Queen Naomi decided to leave them to enjoy the marriage. But no, they are not enjoying the marriage. Now they are complaining. They said PrincessAdeola told them that enough of all this insult on Queen Naomi, enough of all this bad name calling on Queen Naomi, because they were calling her names, saying all sorts of things against her. They said PrincessAdeola shunned them and tell them to stop that. If there's anyone who should receive all of the insult and name calling, it should be themselves, because they entered that marriage with their clear eye when they know that Queen Naomi was there. So my people, I say now, wow. Anyways, I want to remind you that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. What do you think? Whatever I think, please share with us on the comment section, okay? Bye for now. Love you guys.